Welcome students, this is your favorite learning platform, that is SMSS YouTube channel. So today I brought the another question paper, that is district level practice test 2 of the subject science. So first let's see the question paper pattern. That is, in this the total marks, maximum marks will be the 25, and we have the time limit 40 minutes. And there are MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, and 1 marks questions, 2 marks question, and 3 marks, and finally 4 marks. That is one diagram they have given for this practice test 2. So let's begin. Main question number 1. So in this we have to choose the correct one option. The first question, you are given solution in the four test tube A, B, C, D. They have pH 3, pH 4.5, pH 7, and pH 9 respectively. Which of these test tubes have the highest concentration of hydrogen ions? So in this question we have to choose which of the test tube it is contains the more number of or highest concentration of the hydrogen ions. So in this question, that is the correct answer is option D, that is test tube D. And next question, because the test tube A contains the pH of 3, so this one contains the highest concentration of hydrogen ions. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2, the pigment in a blood that helps in supply of the oxygen in the respiratory process of animals. So the correct answer is hemoglobin. You know that the hemoglobin carries the oxygen, which leads to the supply of oxygen to the all the parts of the body and the cells of the body. So it is a red pigment that is present in our blood. So the question number 3, the units in the human kidney that filter the blood and produce the urine. So the functional unit of the kidney is nephron. The option is C is right answer. So let's move to the next, that is main question number 2. So answer the following questions in a one sentence. The 1 marks question, each carries the 1 marks. Question number 4, name the enzyme secreted by the salivary gland in a human mouth. So the enzyme that is secreted in our mouth, that is called salivary amylase, so that breaks down this starch, which is a complex molecule, and to give rise to the simple sugars. So in order to break the complex molecules like a starch, so we need an enzyme called salivary amylase, and another enzymes are there, that is lysozyme and the lingual lipase. So lysozyme is a essential for the antimicrobial activities, so that kills the harmful bacteria in our present in our mouth, and lingual lipase that break down the fat, so that is essential in order to breaks the complex molecules like fat. So the question number 5, what is a neutralization reaction? So the neutralization reaction is a chemical reaction that occurs when an acid and a base react, and that resulting in the production of what? Water and the salt. So here you can see the example, HCl plus NaOH, that resulting in the water and the NaCl. So hydrochloric acid that reacts with the sodium hydroxide, that resulting in the liberation of water and as well as formation of salt, that is NaCl. Question number 6, why water should not be added directly to the concentrated acid? So answer is, the reaction is exothermic, and amount of heat generated may cause the what? Mixture to the splash out and cause the burn. So in order to avoid this, we should not directly add the concentrate acid to the water. So next question, main question 3. So in that 7 question number, what are the reactants and products that are released in the photosynthesis process? So you know guys, that is photosynthesis requires the reactants like water and the carbon dioxide. These are the preliminary reactants that in order to carry out the photosynthesis process, so that will be resulting in the formation of glucose as well as liberation of the oxygen. So in this reaction, that you can also write the reaction, that is well and good if you mention that. So the 6 molecule of carbon dioxide that reacts with the 12 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight, solar energy, with a plant pigment, that is chlorophyll, resulting in the formation of glucose that have the molecular formula C6H12O6, and with the liberation of oxygen and the water molecules. So let's move to the next question, that is draw the diagram showing the reaction of the concentrated sulfuric acid on a zinc piece and the hydrogen gas released by the combustion, and identify the parts. Okay, so they have asked to draw the diagrams that related with the respective with concentrated sulfuric acid on the zinc piece. So here in the NCRT book that you have in the textbook 10th, so that is zinc granules they have placed in the test tube with the sulfuric acid, and that will be releases the what hydrogen gas bubbles you can see here, and that is connected with the uh, delivery tube. So then here we have placed the soap solution, and that will be resulting in the what soap solution, soap bubbles filled with the hydrogen. So here you can see the bubbles. Yes, and when we subjected with the candles, so the burning of hydrogen gas with the pop sound. Yes, so in this diagram you need to draw for this question. And let's move to the ninth question, that is write the two functions of the guard cells in the stomata. You know that stomata are very much play the vital role in the transpiration. Yes, exchange of gases and all. So here the guard cell function, there are um, this will controls the opening and the closing of the stomata. So main function is to opening and closing of the stomata, that is led by the what guard cells, and that will also regulate the what transpiration. In order to check the transpiration, these are very much important. Also they will be facilitate the photosynthesis. In order to regulate the photosynthesis process, so these played the vital role in the exchange of gases and all, and allow the carbon dioxide to absorb and release of the oxygen. And next, protecting against the pathogen. So in order to protect the plant from harmful pathogens like bacteria, fungi, so this will lead to the important role. And responding to the environmental stimuli, so these all are the different functions that are performed by the guard cells in the stomata. Next question, main question number 4. So answer the following questions in the 3 or 4 sentence. So here 10th question in the A, when a student suffering from the dental problem goes to the dentist, the doctor advises him to brush his teeth after the dinner using the toothpaste. What are your reasons for this advice? So in this question, understand the student. So in the mm, in the science, there will be a questions that they have asked indirectly, so you need to tell the scientific reasons why they have given these kind of advice. So you need to mention the direct that correct terminology in this in order to frame these kind of answers. So in this, what they have asked, the dentist told to that boy in order to brush his teeth after the dinner, brush the teeth after the dinner, that you need to answer. So in this question, so the bacteria present in the mouth that producing the acids by the degradation of the what sugar and the food particles remaining in the mouth, okay, that remain in our mouth, so that lead to the degradation of that complex food materials, so that will be releases the somewhat sugars, okay, simpler sugars. And after eating, the best way to prevent this is to clean the mouth. Okay, after eating the food we have to clean the what our mouth. So in this, using the toothpaste are generally bases, so for cleaning the teeth can neutralize the excess acid and prevent the tooth decay. So when we will use the uh, toothpaste that are made by the bases, so that will neutralize the excess acid that is present in our mouth, so that will resulting in the prevention of the tooth decay. Yes, so we have to brush after eating the food. Okay, then question number 10 in that B, which is the most commonly used base to neutralize the excess acid produced in the stomach? So usually that is a base called magnesium hydroxide with a molecular formula MgOH twice. Okay, so this one is the answer. And in question number 11, write the difference between the alveoli and the villi based on the following points, that is location, structure and function. Based on this criteria, based on these points, we have to differentiate, distinguish the points over of the alveoli and the villi. So in this, what we have to do, we have to distinguish these alveoli and villi, how these are different from the location and structure as well as function. So alveoli, that at the end of the bronchioles, and these are nothing but the tiny branches of the air tube in the lungs. Okay, villi, these are present in the what, small intestine, and specifically in the inner lining of the small intestine. And structure, these are smallest structure in the respiratory system, alveoli, and are arranged in the cluster throughout the lungs. And human lungs contain the around 480 million alveoli. um, villi, the villi are nothing but the finger like projections that are lining, inner lining of the small intestine, they are present. And these are components containing of connective tissue, artery, vein, muscles, strands, capillary vessels. And functions of the alveoli is nothing but exchange of oxygen and the carbon dioxide between the lungs and the blood. And the main function of the villi is to increase the surface area of the intestine and help the absorption of the nutrients. So these are the two main functions of the villi that you need to mention. Then question number 12, that is, what in the A, what are the indicators? Give a two example of natural and the artificial indicators respectively. So in this, you need to mention the definition of the indicators. So here you can have a chemical substance that changes the color and to indicate the what presence or the absence of chemical species, such as the acid or it may be a base in the solution. So it used to indicate the presence or the absence of the acids or the base that is present in the particular solution. So for that we use these kind of chemical substance called indicators. And there will be a natural as well as synthetic. A natural one, turmeric, you have grapes juice, red cabbage and cherries, onion, these will come under the natural indicators. And synthetic or artificial indicators, that involve the phenolphthalein, methyl orange, etc. Yes. And question number B, name the salt used to bleach wood pulp in the paper mills. Write the its molecular formula. So we have to mention which salt we are using in the bleach wood pulp paper mill industries. So that is the answer is bleaching powder, that has the chemical formula, that is have the molecular formula CaOCl2. And another also we can use, that is sodium chlorate, NaClO3. So next question, draw the neat diagram of the longitudinal section of the heart and identify the following parts. They have given particular parts, so that you need to mention in this diagram. So draw the scientific neat label diagram, students. And here you can have the aorta will be present in this part, and the pulmonary arteries will be present in this part. Okay, particular. And pulmonary arteries plays a vital role in the carrying the deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs, while the aorta plays a vital role in the carrying the oxygen rich blood from the heart to the other part of the body. So thank you. Please follow and um, share this video, and subscribe our channel for upcoming videos. Thank you.